What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button ASAP. So look, y'all. In the aftermath of the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, I saw a lot of people saying things like, "Well, I don't care if Drake says Kendrick Lamar beat on his wife. We need proof. We need proof. I don't care if Kendrick says that Drake is a PDF file. We need proof. We need proof. I don't care if Drake says Kendrick's one of Kendrick's children is really not his and it's his homeboy's child. We need proof. We need proof. Facts are the only thing that matters in the battle. Let me say this. No, it does not. Rap battles ain't never really been all about facts. Historic rap battles, dudes was just throwing stuff out sometimes. And as long as it sounded believable, people just ran with it. Nobody really cared if it was really, really the truth or not. As long as it was clever, it was witty, it was funny, it was hard hitting. Nobody really cared if it was truthful. Now, I will say this. If it is true, it hits harder. It makes it sting a lot more. But there are a lot of things that have been said in rap battles that people really couldn't confirm, or we just didn't know if it was true at all, right? Or some stuff was just not true at all. Let's be for real. When Nas told Jay-Z, Eminem murdered you on your own ish, that was not true. Now, a lot of the Eminem stands gonna come on my comments crying, and yes, he did. No, Jay was spitting real life bars, real factual, taking you through the hood. That was real stuff he was spitting, and it was hard body. Both of them got off. He didn't kill Jay. Nas just said that because he knew it would be a devastating blow to Jigga to say, hey man, this white dude really out, but he killed you on your own record. And he knew that would be an insult to Jay. So he was just trying to throw out insults, right? Also, when Pac said he slept with Faith Evans, nobody can really confirm that. And I really don't trust the men around Pac, because the men around Pac will say anything to heighten his legacy. Because a lot of them are in love with Pac, infatuated him. And that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. Because a lot of the men, man, they will say anything to enhance his legacy and make him seem like he was just God on earth. Men will make it seem like Pac could have slept with their grandmama. A lot of the men around Pac were just too infatuated. And I'm a big Pac fan. But some of them, they make excuses for every single thing he did. It just be getting too crazy. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't think the truth really don't matter. It's about how witty and how hard it hits. You know what I mean? People always trying to go, like, even when 50 was, and this is not really about truth or lies, but he went at Ja Rule for making melodies and singing songs for girls, and then 50 proceeded to do the same thing. He followed that formula on a lot of his tracks, right? People laugh at Ja Rule and stuff, was laughing at him for decades, but 50 went and did the same thing that he was attacking Ja for. So it's like, I don't think truths really matter. I want facts, bro. We don't need facts, man. I mean, if you want it, it heightens it, but it don't need to. What I'm saying is the information in disses do not need to always be factual. It can just be funny, man. And it can just be witty, man. For real. And so I think people get caught up in all of that and, oh, it gotta be facts. No, it don't, bro. There's a lot of things that have been non-factual that have been said in songs, stuff that could not be proven for real. But hey, as long as it was dope and somebody said it in a clever way, in a clever metaphor, punchline, or whatever, it sounded great. We ran with it. We're like, oh, it's dope. It's dope. You know what I mean? Hey, like even when 50 said one more word out of his mouth, I push Styles, SHIT back and push his album back. It sounded like, man, 50 really could have the power to do that. And Styles was wondering if he could or not. Right? Now, we don't know if 50 really pushed his album back or not, but we feel like, dang, he could really, maybe he could do that. Could he have the power to? Maybe. He was the biggest artist over there in Interscope at the time. Could he maybe have the power to shelve Styles P and Jadakiss and them when he was in the thick of things with them? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's people trying to put all these parameters on rap battles now because their favorite artists are involved in these battles, so they try to put all these stipulations on it. And again, I'm a hip-hop head. My knowledge of hip-hop did not start with Lil Wayne and stuff. I was listening to hip-hop music with my cousins, listening to Jadakiss, Styles P, Nas, Jay-Z, Big, Pac. I was listening to all these different artists, AZ, stuff like that when I was young, because my uncles and my brothers and cousins and stuff. You know what I mean? So I've been privy to battles for a while and how dudes go back and forth on wax. Everything don't need to be factual. It doesn't. It just, again, as long as it lands, it's all good. I'm trying to think of some other things that have been said in rap that really could not have been confirmed for real. That people just really ran with. I'm trying to think of some stuff off the top of my head. I should have really wrote it down before I made the video. But I mean, even Drake getting urinated on by Diddy. Nobody can really confirm that. But it sounds funny to say because you feel like, oh my God, people look at Drake like a soft dude and they think, oh man, maybe he did let Diddy do that. Maybe he could. Or even if you don't think so, it just sounds funny to say that a man was like, oh my God, you let another man urinate on you or whatever. It just sounds funny to say these type of things, but we don't know for real. And we really don't have to know as long as it sells in a battle, honestly. And I think, again, people want all of these stipulations on dudes they like. That's not reality for hip hop, man. That has never been a reality for rap. Again, there have been factual things said, but you know, people have talked about making more money than dudes when they really didn't have that much more money than dudes. They talked about having bigger houses than dudes when they really didn't have that much bigger houses. They talked about sleeping with dudes' girlfriends when that never even took place. They talked about, you know, I don't know, all type of crazy stuff. Like, come on, and we never saw proof of that. So I don't need proof to see Kendrick Lamar beat his wife to really feel that bar or feel them lines that Drake was spitting. I don't need proof that Drake is really a PDF file to really feel like, oh my God, that bar hit hard. Because I mean, we've seen him on stage with that 17-year-old girl that was really cringe. Like the way he kept talking about the young girl's body on stage after she told him my age or whatever, right? We don't need proof to say, oh, I need proof to see that that's not Kendrick Lamar, baby. It just sounds, it sounds witty for Drake to say that. It sounds hard hitting for him to say that. We don't need no proof of that, man. That's it. That's all. Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm out. Peace.